Welcome, fellow gamers.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stuttering Craig.
You decide when you lose, not other people.
And Blabs.
I like pickles.
And co-hosted by our friends from around the internet. Today with Melonie Mac.
Makes your skin soft and...
And in this world of insanity, we are graciously supported by fans of common sense. And now, broadcasting from our homes, it's time for the #1 gaming and entertainment podcast on God's green earth. It's time for Side Scrollers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome on out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com and SideScrollers.local.com. What's going on, everybody? Hi, happy Friday. I'm Stuttering Craig. Oh, man, we got a good one today. I am so excited for today's show as Kotaku, Rome has fallen to the relegation of guides. Hello, Blabs. How are you?
Hello, welcome, fellow gamers.
Hello, fellow gamers.
Gamers.
That's right. You're so gay, Mur. It's ridiculous. Everything good? Everything good?
Yeah. I'm really glad it's Friday.
Yes. Yeah, I actually am too. I'm not going to lie. I have a splitting headache. You know what? You know the mistake? Can I tell you the mistake I made?
Which
I
one?
played basketball last night.
Uh-oh.
That was the mistake I made. I am so effing tired today from playing basketball late at night with a bunch of old men. It was crazy.
What, did you take a massive hiatus of basketball and that's why you're just super sore? Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't played in like 3 weeks, so I'm dehydrated today. I got a headache today.
Arthritis.
No. Listen, at a certain point, Blabs, at a certain point, you got to keep up with your juice.
Skill diff.
Joining us today is Friday. We're joined by the one, the only gamer word lady. It's Melonie Mac.
Hey.
Hi.
The bleep is here. The bleep is real.
So I did not play basketball yesterday, so I have energy today.
Does it appear that I'm running low right now?
A little bit, but you're doing good. You're doing good.
He's surviving, not thriving. It's fine.
I'm gonna fight my way through it. That's right. It's good. Dude came in immediately with the rumble rant. Says, "Ding dong, the witch is dead. The mean old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked."
Oh, you
witch
gotta sing that
dead."
in your Munchkin voice.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
He was just like, "How dare you interrupt my singing?"
Ding dong, the wicked witch. There you go. All right.
I love it.
That's awesome. Man, we got a great show today. We are talking, obviously, Kotaku and the shell that it's about to become. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, man, that's awesome. We're going to get into some Ratchet and Clank stuff, as well as Dead by Daylight has an update on the transversy that was happening earlier this week. As well as we have some movie reviews we're going to get to. Mel, are you comfortable with giving a Ghostbusters review today?
Yeah, I can give a Ghostbusters review. It's fresh in my memory, unfortunately.
That is so disappointing to hear. I was excited.
I was too.
Man.
Well, we'll get to that in just a little bit. Also, ladies, watched Roadhouse this morning.
Roadhouse.
Or last night into this morning in my session, the new Roadhouse movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and his ridiculously fake god bod. Watch that, and I have a lot to say about that movie.
Okay.
Are you simping for Jake? Is this like your Jake phase?
My Jake phase? What is that?
He's got a Jake phase now.
Listen, I think it's Jake's ridiculously not realistic body. That
leave him alone.
Dude, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. But first, I'd like to remind everybody, we are live over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. Join us over there. Join the nearly 6,000 followers over there. Let's see, where are we at exactly? I need to know exactly. 5,810. So, yeah, let's get to that 6,000 here soon. I've been saying that for a while, and I overshot it. So go over there, hit the follow button over there. Join us. It would be great. Also, we got an X account where we could have found out that Melonie was going to be on the show just by following us over there at Side Scroller Pod. Join us. We also have an Instagram, don't we, Blabs?
We do, so follow us for memes and clips and whatnot.
All of them, yes. We also have a Kick account where you can watch us over there at kick.com/sidestrollers, an audio version of the show over on Audible or Spotify or whatever you want to find our show. You can listen to us instead of looking at our stupid faces. And of course, we have a locals page, which has been going excellent. And we appreciate you guys popping in over there. If you guys are members or if you just want to pop in and just create an account, join us over there. You will always get notifications for when the show goes live. I can guarantee you that. They have promised me you'll always get notifications. I get notifications, which is great, specifically to your email, which is great. So join us over on locals there. But if you don't want to do that, you can also subscribe here on YouTube. As we just passed this morning, 72,000 subscribers, 72,025 currently right now. So hit the follow button and subscribe button and join us. Let's do our best to get to 600 likes today, which would be outstanding. And of course, our goal of 25 members every single day. Now, look, Blabs, I'm not going to tell you that this month's shirt is popping off, but this month's shirt is popping off as people. Well, I guess this month, I guess next month. Like, can we potentially sell out of this shirt
Before April?
Before April, that would be crazy because the Side Scrollers baseball tee, the All-Stars Side Scrollers All-Stars baseball tee is popping off right now. They were originally only supposed to be sold through April. We sold through everything in March. So our April shirt is up. So go pick it up. People are buying them like crazy. It's nuts. You can go pick them up right now. The limited edition shirt available once again until they're gone. The Side Scrollers All-Star shirt. 3 different varieties, by the way, of that shirt.
I really love the gray one.
Yeah, there's
red.
multiple ones. It's great. Yeah, so go over there. Link is in the What's that, Blabs?
Near left.
I don't know. I got to look, but I woke up this morning and I saw that we sold like 7 or 8 of them overnight. I was
awesome.
like, oh, it's pretty great. So yeah, go pick one up over there if you guys are into shirts and stuff, which is great. Also, I encourage everybody, if you haven't yet, head over to takegamesback.com and learn about the new thing I launched on Monday. It's coming along, man. It's coming along. It's called Take Games Back. I'm done with all this nonsense, and actions speak louder than words. We talk about this every day, but I encourage you to head over there and just learn about the initiative and what we're doing. It's small baby steps, but the most important thing is that we're taking baby steps, and we're taking steps. I also put like a yesterday I put up like a kind of like an about us, but it's more like a creed, I guess, about what Take Games Back is all about. So you can go check that out on the website as well, and it kind of gives you a better understanding of what the club is all about, because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's a video game club, so with actions set behind it. So let's get on it. Doggone it. Hey, check this out. This is what a great way to start the stream. Let's stink and go. As Aaron came in with 10 gifted memberships to the channel. Let's go, Aaron. That is outstanding. Thank you very much. Melonie, as our guest, you get to pick the color today. Where are we going?
All right, let's go with purple.
Purple. Let's do it. Oh, this will be our second purple day on the wall. Excellent. Aaron, thank you very much. Genuinely appreciate it. If you guys got gifted a membership, make sure you say thank you and consider paying it forward. That would be greatly appreciated. Aaron, let's go. Do me a favor, Aaron. And look at that. Look at it right there, Aaron. That's great. Right here.
Look at it.
Aaron's messing up the color grid. You know what?
Damn it, Aaron.
Aaron's not. I'm going to put him back here behind the... Right here. There we go.
Ta-da.
Maybe we'll just go color all the way across. We'll just keep the colors going.
There we go.
Yeah, I like it. All right. Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Aaron. Genuinely appreciate that. And once again, consider paying it forward if you guys got gifted a membership. The Worthy One says, got the shirt, Craig. We lit. Let's go. Worthy One, I bet you look a little bit sexier today because you have that shirt. I'm just going to throw it out there. Thanks, Worthy One. JS Pena says, saw Frozen Empire last night. Really underwhelming.
Yep.
Makes me sad. But we'll get to that in a minute. Tomak came in with the $20 super chat. Says, is this the downfall of Kotaku, as Jay calls it? Kotaku?
I'm in the chat, so let's Kotaku about it. I don't know who it was. I'm sorry, I can't find your comment, but that was great.
Fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Man, we can only hope. This is the first domino, friends. First domino. And you know, let me give a lot of credit to our friends over at Clownfish TV. All right. Neon over there has been talking about this for a long time. He's made many videos about how this year you're going to see many established media websites close down because the ad rates just aren't there to support their business anymore. Everybody has moved away to, guess what? Podcast, YouTube, anywhere but traditional written stuff. And anyways, Neon's been on this for a long time, and he called it. And I said, I think I said literally like earlier this week, Kotaku is going to be closed in two months. I did not anticipate it being like 2 days later.
Yeah. It's funny because it's trending on Twitter with 21.9 thousand posts about Kotaku.
Yep. It's crazy. People are very interested in that for sure. The downfall. With that said, they're not officially dead, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Big Black Hawk. Craig, please don't jake off while live streaming.
Well, the camera's on.
The camera's on. Push-Ups came in and says, your guest skipped playing Tomb Raider 2 Tibet levels remastered to go to a movie. Who is she and what has she done with Melonie?
I had to be prepared for F&T tonight or today, later. Yeah, I will be back to Tomb Raider 2 and the Tibet levels soon.
You're gonna be on F&T tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Lucky. DB Wild came in and says, love y'all, Craig. Sent pic in Discord. Thoughts? Well, now you scare me. Hopefully it's not a picture that I don't want to see.
Uh-oh.
Right? Let's see what we got here. I don't see it on Discord, but I will look shortly. If I don't see it. I'm sorry, DB Wild. Hit me up directly. BC came in and says, have any of you beaten a game you'll probably never beat again, like a war you don't want to relive? Mine are Turok 2, Fester's Quest, and Mario Sunshine. Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah. That's a really good question.
Well, I got mine already. Castlevania, be gone, never again.
Yes, there have been many games, none that come off the top of my head that I can think of. But for me, most games are like that. Once I beat it, I'm good. Unless it's a game I grew up and I have tremendous nostalgia for. I'm once I beat a game, I'm pretty much done with it, at least in my current phase in life. Mel, what about you?
I think for me, I'm going to say the rebooted Tomb Raider games. I have no desire to ever play those games ever again. It got the experience. They're not Tomb Raider. Over it, done.
It always comes back to Tomb Raider for you, Mel, doesn't it?
It does. It always does.
Hey, Rob on Wheels came back as a member for 7 months, has got my shirt ordered. It's got a bit of a flight ahead, though. It's okay, Rob. It'll get there, and you're going to look great. Super sexy. Because, yes, as pointed out, Rob picked up a brand new shirt. So did Joseph. Joseph also picked up the brand new Side Scrolls All-Star C-shirt, available right now through April. Go pick it up right now. Limited edition. They are gone when they're gone. Also, Shane picked one up. The Side Scrolls All-Stars limited edition baseball t-shirt says, this is to fund your crush on Jake, Craig. All power to you, my good man. Hey, Shane, thank you very much. Appreciate that. You're going to look sexy in that shirt, too. Maybe not quite like Jake Gyllenhaal, but close.
Can you send Jake a shirt? In your Jake face?
What? In my Jake phase? I don't know. I don't understand what that means.
You're simping. It's fine. Everyone has those days. I get it.
It's ridiculous.
You'll be okay.
Okay, so look, we got that, which is great. Also, Mercenary came in and says, I was really hoping that this would be a good movie, but Midnight Says After Dark's review really made it mixed. Was going to go see it after work today, but I don't know now. May have to catch it to see what after what Melonie says. Also, hi. Talking about Ghostbusters. And Mercenary followed up and says, if you can't find the artwork I sent you, try searching on my Twitter handle, Mercenary X21. Okay, sounds good. It should be easier to find. Excellent. All right, awesome. Great stuff. There we go. Okay, we got, Dude also over on Rumble says, I could use my own gameplay streams and make some guides easily since I complete achievement sets. Could show how to S-rank Devil May Cry or get the heart pieces in Zelda. Well, welcome to the club. Can you do 50 a week, dude? Jared says the review of Hogwarts Legacy you put up yesterday, Blabs, came out really good despite the audio issues you said you had. Also, I think Craig has a huge man crush on Jake Gyllenhaal. What?
Thank you.
And Cugeologist says We Two Empire movies releasing. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire and Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. Both look boring.
Oh, I'm excited for Godzilla X Kong. Like I'm not.
It's her boyfriend. Leave her alone.
I know exactly. I'm not going into it with the expectations that I have for like Godzilla -1, but still, I'm excited for it.
It's a monster flick. That's like what you'd expect, right? You want something just kind of if it's a little hokey, it's okay. Jared Gibbons says, "Rip Kotaku, you will not be missed. Whoever put whatsoever. Plus, it was absolutely cringe watching all those so-called devs scream at the sky like a bunch of children." Oh, we got to follow up on that today. And dude says, "Has Melonie checked out the Josh Strife plays reviews of Tomb Raider 1 and 2? Do you know who that is?"
No, I don't.
Oh, well, maybe you should check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And give it up for Italo S.R. Cabral, who came in as a brand new member. Let's stinking go.
All right.
Bino Rod came in with Ronald McDonald attacking a child. It's a brand new member. Thank you so much, Bino Rod. Really appreciate that. But that puts us at a sweet 12 members today. Let's get to that 25. Let's go. All right. Lots going on today, guys. Mel, you got anything before we get into it?
No, I'm ready to go.
Sounds good. Blabs, you got anything?
I like pickles.
Buckle up, Buttercup. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for Hard News.
Hard News.
You know, I realized that we didn't do our Today in Gaming History segment that we started yesterday, Blabs.
I forgot about it. I thought it was just like a one-a-week thing.
No. It's Today in Gaming History, Blabs.
Okay, I'll get on it.
But we have some. We always like to do some quick hits to start the day. So let's start over here with a legend in the world of acting, a legend in the world of Star Trek, and a legend in the world of bass. William Shatner is turning 93 today. And what a stud. Melody, did you ever watch Star Trek? Are you a Trekkie?
I remember watching it when I was a kid a bit, but I never got super into it.
I've never watched Star Trek, like ever. And
Okay.
I kind of wanted to get into when the movies were released. I heard the movies were pretty good, but never actually got into those. But I'll say this: I definitely, you talk about a dude who has tremendous versatility with, just the range from an actor perspective. Like, I think of William Shatner. I mean, obviously he's a stud, incredibly bass, but I also think of him like on the same level as, I'll say probably greater than, but with the same amount of respect as, God, I'm blanking on his name right now. The Fonz. What's his name? Henry Winkler?
Oh,
right?
the
Winkler,
Fonz.
yeah.
I don't know his real name.
Yeah, it's Henry.
Yeah, Henry
Okay.
Winkler. Henry, yes.
See, I know some stuff.
Way to go. Like, those guys have been around for so long. Henry Winkler, and you think about like the start of that guy's career. And I know we started talking about William Shatner, but I want to go into Henry Winkler. But a guy who started off, he's like a classically trained actor who went in and played the Fonz as like, hey, whatever, hipster douchebag. Like, think about all the stuff.
He's not a douchebag. The Fonz.
No.
What are you talking about?
He was like the greaser. That's his character, like 1950s greaser.
Fonz.
He's the Fonz. I mean, like, I love the Fonz. He's awesome.
You sit down, Craig.
He'd be seen as toxic masculinity, but
Right.
but the fact that his career spans so long, and has done so well, and if I think about him in modern day movies, things like even like Here Comes the Boom or The Water Boy, where he plays all these different roles. He plays comedy. He plays comedy. He can do dramatic roles. It's awesome. It's great stuff. And I think both those guys, Henry Winkler and William Shatner, have that ability. And the fact that like William Shatner like is still doing Priceline commercials up until like 5 years ago is pretty amazing. I mean, he's going and blowing, man. It's crazy. So yeah, Labs, you got anything on William Shatner?
No, but when you said in space, it sounded like you said in base, and I was like,
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Yeah, it was in base.
Space, not base.
No, base. Like in base. He is based. Yeah.
Oh, in that sense, I thought you meant like a tenor voice, like bass.
No, like he's based.
I was like, it's not really. Anyway, it's
Based.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, I mean, I just think that's really, really cool. And we should like, these guys are not like just by simple math. These guys are not going to be around for very much longer. So you have to appreciate the time that you have and appreciate the work that they've done, you know? And so anyways, happy birthday, Mr. Billy Shatner.
Yay.
Yeah. He does kind of have the worst nickname ever. The Shat. Just saying.
Not that great.
Pretty horrible. Blabs really wanted to talk about this gentleman right here.
I love him.
This guy's been passed around a little bit. Have you seen?
Oh, I've been
Grandpa
seeing him on my
Gaming?
TikTok feed. He's a great sniper. Amazing.
This is Grandpa Gaming.
Whoops! Sorry! You've been had by the Grandpa Gaming. Woo! There's another one.
I think he's a military veteran. And
Yes.
like that. Pretty
He's
cool.
so good. He's like killing everybody, and like it's with like the precision. He's taking into consideration the wind and everything. I love it.
Yep, he's great.
It's awesome. We should have him on sometime. Or like
We should.
That's what I'm saying. I want to get this guy on and be like, "Hi, man, you're cool."
What do you think, chat? Should we have Grandpa Gaming on the chat? I think he strikes me as a guy who doesn't have a censor. You know, like anytime you're dealing with like, yeah, he'd fit perfect on our show.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. Maybe he can be a regular host. Get Grandpa Gaming on. That'd be spectacular. So he has a full highlight reel available on his Instagram. Almost 1 million followers over on Instagram. People love watching old guys snipe the shit out of people. It's great.
Well, it's also because he's just like, "Aha, you've been had by the Grandpa Gamer." Like, I freaking love it, man.
It's kind of like his branding's on point, letting everybody know what's happening after he murders them and shoots them in the head. You know, it's pretty good stuff. So, I'm a fat little daddy. Came in, says, question: what's your favorite Rareware game?
Oh, Perfect Dark.
Man, that's tough. There's a lot of. I mean, when you say Rareware, obviously that's all of Rare. I'm just doing a quick look. Right. I mean, my first thought was Battletoads.
Battletoads is good. Classic.
Pretty good stuff. But obviously, Rare had Donkey Kong Country. You know, King Griffey Jr. My gosh, they have a ton of great games. Donkey Kong, Perfect Dark.
I can say
Conquers
Sea of
Bad
Thieves.
Fur Day. What's that?
Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Sea of Thieves. Viva Pinata.
Oh wow, Viva Pinata.
Next Sports. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, there's so many great games. What a great question and a tough question to ask. I could probably do a top 10 of that. Top 10 Rare games. It'd be a good list. Thanks. I'm a fat little daddy. Appreciate that. Also, big thanks to Ian So Forth, who came in with 10 gifted memberships. Look at
You know
that
what to
right
do
there.
when it's Ian. You have to do Ian. Go on, Craig.
Ew, woo.
And Kongzilla, not to be outdone with 10 gifted memberships. Let's go. Hey, that's spectacular. Look at that. That's awesome. Genuinely appreciate that.
That new avatar is beast mode. My goodness.
Straight up in there. Love that. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Kongzilla. Genuinely appreciate that. I'm going to pop you guys on the wall. And while you do that, Blabs, read this off from crippled head.
Cripplehead 01 for $10. I've never seen a proponent of throwing the baby out with the bathwater, but when it comes to Sweet Baby Inc., I guess I'll make the exception. Oh, thank you for the 10. The worthy one. Hey, Blabs, I'll make you a deal. If Craig has to watch all 3 Lord of the Rings movies, you watch all 3 Friday movies. All 6 are on HBO Max.
Ooh.
The Friday movies, those are like a sitcom, right?
Shut up.
Are they not?
No, they're like the greatest movies from like the 90s ever.
Yeah, but they're funny, right? They're not
No.
like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
They're
I was gonna say, if
comedy.
they're like super duper gory, there's no way in hell I'm doing that.
No, they're not gory at all. It's about living in the hood, man. It's about living in the hood.
Okay.
Yeah, got Ice Cube and Chris Tucker, like before Chris Tucker was Chris Tucker.
Gotcha.
It's awesome. Guy named Ice Cube's name is Craig. They're security guards.
Do you feel yourself in that movie then? Because you're both Craig. Kind of like how you only watch Daniel Craig, James Bond.
Yeah, watching that movie, it really brings me back to my time as a black angsty middle-aged teenager in the hood. So yeah, it really brings me back.
Leonard Dawson for $2 sent a super sticker. I don't know what it is. Why doesn't StreamYard tell us these things? But thank you.
I don't know, but thank you very much for the sticker.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Leonard.
Blab's a tower tired member for 4 months. That Shatman is insanely wealthy because he took stock in lieu of payment for doing Priceline commercials. I like pickles and violence, yay. Thank you.
Love that. Good for Shatman for that. That's awesome. That's excellent. Love to see that.
Push-ups for 5 says, I met Shatner a few days before he went into space. I told him he should do his infamous version of Rocket Man on the way up. He just rolled his eyes.
Oh no.
And Lance came in with $99.99.
Oh, Lance, look at it.
Says, in honor of the birthdays of both William Shatner and Super Metroid this week, I'd like to request Blab singing the chorus to Rocket Man in the Shatner style. Wait, is that like Elton John Rocket Man?
Oh,
yeah, that's a great one.
Also, Blab should be forced to play Super Metroid and fired if she can't complete it. Listen, the amount of times I've been fired is the limit does not exist. It's fine.
Love that. Lance, we'll get to that in just a little bit.
So that's Elton John's Rocket Man, yeah? There's not some other version?
Yeah. Sung by William Shatner, which is the tough part. You gotta, like, the William Shatner kind of has that cadence to his voice where he's, let's see. You go like the traditional Star Trek way. You'd be like, you've got to, Mr. Like
Rocket Man.
Yeah. Burn and dumb. Yeah, absolutely. Into him says Melonie looking like Bellatrix Lestrange over here. I don't know who Bellatrix
That's not nice. She just called you a crazy murderer.
Oh, thank you. I'll take it.
My boy Gabe came in and says Blabs did not know who Charles Bronson was and doesn't know Friday movies either. Sad.
Gabe's just making a list of all the things to knock me down for.
Bellatrix, she was also in that
that's HBC.
I love her. Okay. Thank
HBC,
you.
one of the greatest actresses of all time.
She was in that musical with Johnny Depp.
So she's Tim Burton's ex-wife.
Yes, I love her.
And then she had an affair with Kenneth Branagh, and then she ruined that marriage and everything.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Scandal.
Scandal. What's the tea, Blabs? Ooh.
I know all the tea.
People in Hollywood cheating on each other? No way.
I'm gonna look up how to talk like William Shatner. Please hold.
Yes, please do. That'd be great. One time a Bandcamp says, who's hotter, Jill Valentine or Laura Croft? Jill.
Lara Croft.
I have to say Jill Valentine. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Fight. Joey came in and says, Sweet Baby Inc. and woke people need to go to jail. Well, I mean, don't know if they need to go to jail, but all right. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate that. Sparta Chris came in and says, we've all heard of Anglophile. Craig is a Craigophile. Melonie, verse of the day. And can Craig sing a song on Blab's choice with his fly voice?
Hell is fly voice.
This.
Oh, that's what they call it. You should just rename it Ben Shapiro.
All right, my verse of the day, I'm going to go with Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous? Do not be dismayed, for I will be with you wherever you go.
Godzilla's Greaser came and says, on the subject of anniversaries and franchises, yesterday was the 50th anniversary of Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Wow. You guys, a lot of Godzilla fans in our community, which is,
I love that.
Very cool. Also, over on the merch store, guess what? Loopy Locust just picked up a brand new Side Scrolls All-Star Limited Edition t-shirt. Pick it up in the description. They are flying right now. Go pick one up. They look good and sexy. There's 3 different colors on it. 3 different versions, varieties of it. So go pick one up right now. Side Scrolls All-Star is available now through the end of April or until they're gone, which either one. Thank you very much, Loopy Locust. Genuinely appreciate that. Also, wow, look at this. War Machine just came in with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, War Machine. Genuinely appreciate that. If you guys got gifted membership, make sure you say a thank you. Consider paying it forward. That's awesome. Okay, let's move on. I'll get to the other super chats here.
Before you get to the rumors, I just want to pull this up really, really fast. This day in gaming. Look, I did it.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, guys. So really, really fast. Resident Evil 28 years ago, originally in Japan. Resident Evil Remake, again, Japan. But we also have God of War 2005, 19 years ago. Now, where are my Lego boys at? Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars 13 years ago. If you want to feel super old. Tomb Raider Trilogy, Melonie, 13 years ago. So
yeah,
there you
that
have
was a
it,
legend.
guys.
Okay.
And Rise of Ronin came out today. If anyone's ever interested.
0 years
Princess
ago.
Peach today. If anyone's gonna go play it.
Ooh.
I'm kind of excited for the Princess Peach game. I'll watch a playthrough of it. You know,
I want to see Krista stream it. Krista Nova. She has just been she's been tweeting nonstop about how excited she is for this game. So
is she like finally a game for me?
Yeah, finally.
Girl power. Speaking of girl power, let's move on to our next story here. One of the biggest movies of last year was Barbie. Right? Whether you liked it or hated it, it was still a massive success, raked in like billions of dollars. And Margot Robbie was the lead in, she played Barbie. And at the end, she had a period. That's the end joke of the movie. That's literally that's how the movie ends. Congratulations.
Wait, you've seen Barbie, but not Lord of the Rings?
I saw Barbie on a plane. Yeah. I saw Barbie.
Maybe not a jet plane, and he goes and watch Barbie. Whatever.
They don't have Lord of the Rings trilogy available on the plane.
They literally have all the other movies available, though, Craig.
All of them? They have all
the movies.
Every movie.
Listen, Flabs, there's one thing we know about me is that I'm in tune with pop culture, and I got to keep my finger on the pulse of pop culture.
Yeah, so he watches Barbie.
When Barbie's available to me 9 months after its release on a plane, I will watch it, Flabs.
Well done. Priorities.
Priorities. Listen, I am the face of pop culture.
Yeah.
So Barbie came out last year, and that was based off a big franchise. Now there's a big old rumor that Margot Robbie is attached to a video game franchise. Mel, have you heard this at all?
No, I haven't.
If I was to give you, I don't know, just throw out some potential Margot Robbie
a Barbie video game? Barbie's Horse Adventures?
It has nothing to do with Barbie. Nothing.
Okay. Oh,
Maybe
I would
think big franchises, biggest franchises.
Big, like Metroid. I don't know, something with a girl in it.
Well, there are girls in this, and they thems. She's going to be attached to maybe The Sims.
Oh,
so it's all about NPCs. So there you go. We'll see how this goes.
She does like the TikTok trend where she pretends to be an NPC.
Man, she would kill it. She would
make
make a lot of money.
It's ridiculous. So anyways, we'll see kind of what happens with that. But she actually, in a weird way, like Margot Robbie fits that, playing the, I don't know, like you see it and you're like, okay, I guess I get it,
Can I be the producer of Zoo Tycoon?
Zoo Tycoon?
Yeah, I'll produce the movie.
You need to buy the rights first.
Microsoft. Hi.
We have another quick hit here. Did you know? I didn't even know this was a thing. Speaking of Hollywood celebrities, and when I say the phrase, keep my wife's mouth. What is it? My wife's name
out of your mouth. Yes.
Yeah. Who do you think of? One of two.
Will Smith.
That's right. Did you know that Will Smith? There was going to be a zombie survival game starring Will Smith. Did you know this?
I saw something flopped that I never even knew existed or was going to be a thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Never seen it. I actually have the trailer pulled up here. Let's check this out for a second.
Is it supposed to be audio?
Is it not audio?
No.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, okay. Well, there it is.
Boomer.
I don't know why there's no audio. It's crazy. Well, Will Smith is going around busting that ass.
Does one of his emotes be like, keep my wife's name, smack, and they kill a zombie or something?
And I think that's, he's doing all these action move things. And let's be real, this game, there would be way more virality to it if it was just Will Smith slapping zombies. Like he slapped Tucker, right?
People would buy that.
Absolutely. I mean, I know people would buy that.
Craig would buy it. Stream it, be like, ha, my time has come. Wham.
I mean, I do need to be on the cutting edge of all technology and have my finger on the pulse. That's the idea. So, but anyways, Undawn featuring Will Smith has not been successful, unfortunately. It was a free-to-play zombie apocalypse co-op shooter that Tencent Games launched on iOS, Android, and PC via Steam in June of 2023. So it's been out for like 9 months.
I never even heard of it.
Wait, how can it be successful if it's a free to play and there's no microtransactions or anything? Obviously, it's gonna flop then. How do you make money?
I'm sure there's some microtransactions.
There has to be.
Yeah.
Like for sure. That's 100% how it works. Hold on. Let's see. We need to see. I'm pulling up its Steam page right now because this is the first I've heard
Put
of
it
this.
to your wish list. See if someone will buy it for you. Oh, wait, it's free to play. Never mind. Just buy it for yourself.
It's free to play. Let's see. Number. What's that? What's that? Steam charts? Is that what it is? Steam charts, where you can see the number of players on it that are playing right now. Do a quick look here. What's the game called? Undawn. Let's see what we got. Undawn. See how many current players.
1,188 in game right now.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, also, I got to be honest.
That's more than I expected.
More than Suicide Squad. Which is, I mean, wow, that's amazing. And that's seen as a massissive flop.
Right.
Anyways, rest in peace, Undawn, which has flopped spectacularly, which good for them. You know what has not flopped spectacularly? Snapple Rai 89 coming in with the $100 super chat. Has got my shirt and loving it.
Yeah.
And you look sexy, I might add. I'm just gonna say that right now. Now, can I have Craig sing the DuckTales theme in a Hank Hill accent?
I love this.
Mother, life is like a hurricane. I'll get to that in a little bit. I mean, I can just do it right now, but
yeah, do it.
Look at it.
Look at it. Listen, while you're putting that on the wall, we got a locals tip from Mojo. He says Will Smith needs to be slapped upside the head by Uncle Phil. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. But yes, correct.
All right, hold on. Let me get the DuckTales theme on. Let's see.
You
DuckTales.
want me to sing my Rocket Man, Elton John?
Are you ready for it?
I mean, I feel like this William Shatner impression is just gonna be like a really high pitched Alan Rickman impression, but that's fine.
Okay, well then let's do it real quick.
Okay.
All right.
So he just takes spaces of air when he talks, basically.
Yeah, he definitely has an odd cadence. Yes.
Okay, I'm ready. I will do like a whole little section.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, courtesy of Lance, we're going to get to. By the way, coming up in just a minute, we have Melonie Mac's review of the new Ghostbusters film, as well as my review of the new Roadhouse film, which is crazy to say in the year 2024 that we have a new Roadhouse and Ghostbusters released in the same week. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Blabs singing Rocket Man as William Shatner.
Yes. Okay. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Get a little bass to your voice, Blabs.
Till touchdown brings me around again. This just sounds like a retard. Instead.
This is just the tower. Blab's a tower tard. Yeah.
Fine. I'm not the man they think I am at home.
You got to
Oh,
give him
no.
the full slabs.
What? This is William Shatner. This is how he talks. No. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse. Up here alone. The end.
Blabs, go back to your tower.
Thank you, Dean. Sorry, Lance. Sorry that was butchered.
I tried to be William Shatner. My voice is just 5 octaves too high. I'm sorry.
Apple Rai, thank you very much. Appreciate you picking up the shirt. And now is your time to hear DuckTales as Hank Hill. Here we go. Life is like, let's see. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg, Bobby. Racing lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Damn it, Bobby. That's all I can say. Damn it, Bobby. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. A woohoo.
Woohoo!
Woohoo. All right. Sorry. Thank you very much, Snapple Rai.
Amazing. That was so good.
Gotta do my best. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Well, then I guess my William Shatner chat said I sucked. Listen.
I know you got tomatoes, Blabs. You usually don't get tomatoes.
It's all right. Listen, it happens every once in a while.
Oh, man. And they're throwing roses at me. It's amazing. They're throwing all the roses. It's crazy. All right. Hey, let's get into this. I'm very intrigued to hear what you have to say about the new Ghostbusters. Let's do a Melonie Mac 2-minute review.
It's time for a 2-minute review.
All right.
Okay, Mel, you
Let
ready?
me try to time myself. Okay, I am ready. So upon the first watching, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, a ghost busting family. This could be cool, right? Maybe this is wholesome. It might not be exactly made for me, but as long as it's wholesome and good and Ghostbustery, has some nostalgic elements, this could be great. Well, those dreams were shattered pretty early. I think one of the biggest problems is that there's no chemistry between characters. Here you have a family that doesn't even really feel that much like a family or don't really feel that in tune because they're just bickering like crazy. The Ant-Man actor guy, he kind of carried as like the stepdad. He was good, but he's good in pretty much anything he does. So unfortunately, things go really, really downhill when, okay, the main focus is on the daughter, who's like this 15-year-old. She can't be a Ghostbuster. She's too young, but she meets a ghost, and that's where things kind of turn into a kind of sort of teenage lesbian rom-com story.
What?
Yes. So it's implied. It's definitely implied, but they don't go full on with it, right? So they don't commit to, okay, they're lesbians, but they definitely imply it very heavily. And what makes it worse is how these characters are written. Is both her and the ghost girl, is it's like they try to do that, oh, I'm a cool girl vibe. Yeah, but
Wait, question. Sorry. You're saying that the lesbian ghost?
yes, so
With
with
the girl.
Yes, there's kind of it feels
There's
like
sexual tension or something.
it feels
With
like
a
there's
ghost.
supposed to be, but there's not actually any good chemistry there. That's what makes it even worse. So not only do you try to do this kid lesbian implication, but you do it bad. Like that they had no actual real chemistry because they're trying to be written as like, oh yeah, I'm cool. Like, oh hey, I'm playing. Aren't you supposed to be scared of me? I'm a ghost. Oh, you want me to pretend to be scared? Nah, it's fine. By the way, I got burned to death, but my face didn't get burned. Oh, that's cool. It's like, that's their personality. They have the personality of cardboard. And
Aw, man.
so there's no chemistry between the characters at all, but yet you're supposed to feel like within what the story does, and I won't spoil it or anything, but you're supposed to feel like, oh, like it's supposed to be this thing, but it's not. So not only is there not really an established romantic connection, even though it's supposed to be there, there's not even an established friendship connection that much either. It just seems like two cardboard personalities who have talked to each other a couple times or so, and then now it's supposed to be a thing. That is the main focus of the story. So they have that. There is one guy who's funny. It's this, which is funny because he's kind of a cliche. He's a very cheap Indian guy. And so he is just like, he is selling a bunch of relics and stuff and antiques, collectibles, and he's trying to rip people off all the time. He was funny, and he was ended up being like this firebender. He was the only thing I really got that much entertainment out of with the movie.
That was that guy that was in the he had like an action movie over COVID, right? What was that guy? The guy who
Najee Eternal Save Lives guy?
I think maybe. I don't know actors' names very well. But anyway, so he was pretty funny. But ultimately, it's just like, it felt like a teeny bopper, like made for Disney Channel original, cheap effects, family that has no chemistry. The mom wasn't even very good at momming. There just was no chemistry between characters at all, any of them really. And then you did have the nostalgia that they threw in there with the old cast and all that, which was fun, but it wasn't enough to carry this failed teenage lesbian rom-com ghost busting adventure. It just was very boring. I had no emotional investment in it whatsoever. I was just ready for it to be over. So,
well,
yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what you got?
I give it a solid 2. It was that, and Patton Oswalt, and I don't like him. Him. But yeah, I would say 2. I was thinking, and I really wanted to like it. I really did. But when it first started and everything, I'm like, okay, the critics don't like this. It's probably because it's good, right? It's not. It's just not.
That's sad. Like, I was thinking about it because my brother and I are big Ghostbusters fans. We always.
Did you watch 2016?
No. I tried to. I really did. I tried to, and I just couldn't get into it. I went in with an open mind. I really did. I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot. And this is in the last couple of years. And I got about 20 minutes in, and I just kind of saw right through it. I was like, this is not Ghostbusters,
Yeah. I feel like what their strategy was going into it was they wanted to get the nostalgia people because, I mean, hey, that works well when you focus on the fans. So they still wanted to get that crowd, but they also still wanted to insert their own modern day stuff. They weren't as overt about it as they have been, but they try to sneak it in there, have the implications there. Even the main character being that girl, she has that they them appearance, like the really cropped really short hair with those round glasses, that very gender ambiguous look to her. And it just fell flat. Yeah.
Question: did the former secretary, Ghostbusters, what do you want? She suits up in this movie. Is that was it at least like fun? Was that
it was fun. It was cute. Like all of the old cast and stuff, their parts were fun. It was just very lighthearted, very fun. But it wasn't enough to save the movie.
Because like the last one was great. You would think it would be like a good one, but no.
Yeah, I was miserable. I was like, okay. I started out, I was like, okay, I'm not really liking this that much, but I'll put it at a 6 right now. It just kept going lower.
Kept going down, huh? What a bummer. Well, that was a pretty good 2-minute review. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Let's get to something that was on the other end of the spectrum, and that is Roadhouse in 2024. Okay, look, I watched Roadhouse last night into this morning. I usually watch things in increments, like an hour here, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. But I'll tell you what, I started watching this movie last night. I couldn't stop watching it. I don't know what other people, I have not seen a single review about Roadhouse, but let me tell you this. The new Roadhouse is super fucking fun. It's really fun. Like, it's not like the best movie in the world. It's overacted at times by Conor McGregor, but it's brilliantly acted by Jake Gyllenhaal. The story here is that Jake Gyllenhaal is a former UFC fighter who killed a friend in the ring because he just got hit by a bunch of rage or something, and I guess he got banned from the UFC, or they're not really clear about his like standing with UFC, but he's not fighting anymore. But he's shredded in this movie. Like we talked about that before. It's ridiculous. So he's pretty much like a mercenary where he goes around to these little bars and he fights these underground fights, or he shows up or people don't want to fight because they know who he is, right? And he ends up getting hired by this lady to go protect this Roadhouse, which I've never heard of a phrase Roadhouse before outside of the movies Roadhouse, but it's more just like a bar. So he gets fired. He gets hired to do this. He goes into town. He's very like deadpan the entire movie, which makes it super funny. Like he beats the shit out of people, and he's like asking them if they're okay, and like he goes in and he literally beats up this biker gang, and then he drives them to the hospital. Right? It's a really fun movie. As I said, Conor McGregor is like one of the main bad guys in it. He's like the big muscle that comes in, and Conor McGregor is not a good actor by any means. He's meant to play Conor McGregor times 10, where he's walking in, he's always got this stupid shit-eating grin on his face. But it's like it's almost like cartoony bad guy, which I can appreciate. And when you go back and forth between Jake Gyllenhaal's like deadpan nature and Conor McGregor's over the top, it makes you like Jake Gyllenhaal more than like way more because of it. But I'll say the action itself in the movie is really good. The story, it's pretty one note. They kind of poke fun that it's like there's like a subplot in the movie of this like local bookstore that there's this young girl and she kind of recognizes that this is kind of like a Western. So they kind of poke fun at this is kind of like a Western movie and inside it's very meta. But the movie itself is really fun. And I think that's probably the best thing I can say about it. It's just a fun movie to watch.
So is there going to be any awkward scenes, or can I watch it with my parents?
I didn't detect any awkward scenes in it.
Okay.
Like, is there some diversity in it? I guess. I mean,
that's fine. But like, as long as I'm not watching a movie with my parents and a sex scene just comes on, then I'm good.
No, Jake Gyllenhaal does have sex, but they don't show it.
Okay.
But I got to be honest. Like,
were you disappointed in your face?
I was like, no. But it's just like a 7 or 8. Like, if you're just looking for a fun popcorn flick, it's just a fun 2-hour flick. It's really fun to watch. The action, the fight scenes, at first you're like, this is pretty good. Like, it has this kind of, the camera's floating around and it does kind of the Matrix style thing with the action. And when there's an impact, the camera kind of shakes a little bit. And that kind of gets old after a while. I think they could have shaved 15 minutes off it and it would have been better. But it was still like a really fun 2 hours. Like an hour 45 to watch. So I give it a thumbs up, and I think everybody should go watch it because it's fun. If you got Amazon Prime, go give it a go. So it's ridiculous. What is it? Thanks. What is that?
Jake is not enough
for me. Just saying, it's crazy. Anyways, good movie. If you're looking for a popcorn flick, it was great, and I enjoyed it. So,
all right,
yeah, there you go. All right, you guys want to talk some video games?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the big news. Well, our lead story today. Oh my God, I can't believe it's actually happened. Kotaku is abandoning news after their parent company came in and said, no, we're done with that shit. Guess what you're going to do? Guides. You're going to make guides. How to collect the stars in Mario, how to get all the coins in Sonic, how to get the achievements in insert whatever game you want. That's their entire job now. 50 of them a week. And their editor-in-chief has resigned, which is, interesting. The Kotaku writers were talking about, they got pissed off. They started tweeting about things, and they're down to only 7 people on their staff. So
50 guides a week with 7 people who aren't even gamers. Good luck.
Yeah, it's honestly,
they're gonna have to look up guides to write guides. That's just what it's gonna be. And they're gonna be plagiarizing other guides to try to meet this Yeah. That,
100%. Yeah.
most of
and they-
Kotaku editors don't even like video games. So, yeah, good luck.
I know a lot of so they're not dead. They're not dead yet, but they're well on their way. And really what it sounds like, and as you pointed to, Mel, the idea is that they want to go and use AI to create some guides as well as scrape from other guides. They've been very apparent about that. And what's going to happen here is they're going to create these guides and they're going to keep like 1 or 2 people on staff.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, everyone else is going to be fired.
Yep.
Sorry.
I wonder how Melissa
Sounds like
Mercante is taking this.
Well, I'm
I
blocked.
can't see her saying anything so far.
Yeah,
She
I'm
just
blocked.
retweets us. Oh well, I'm not. You see, she's just retweeting stuff. But like, fuck Geo Media is what she retweeted.
Oh, well, see, so she's
saying a
really
whole
happy about it. Geo Media is the parent company for Kotaku.
Oh, so maybe she got fired. Who
Ooh.
knows?
Is
Maybe
that the
they-
one that threatened? Or not threatened. She
She-
wanted to
she's
fight
the-
me.
Yeah, she's the ugly duckling.
Oh wait, I think it might be.
Let
I
me
don't know.
share her Twitter so you guys.
I
can
just
all
know.
see.
I know there's an editor on Kotaku.
Just one.
Maybe it's not her.
She's
There
the
is-
senior editor, so I don't know if she's been like fired. or
There
not.
is one that has wanted to fight me before.
Why do you people want to fight? That's so weird.
That's always their first. Why is that always like their first instinct? I made a video called "Kotaku is gay," and she got mad at that, and she's like, I'm asking Melonie Mac to fight me in Clash Royale, whatever it's called. One of those like, oh, you train up and fight people. And it's like, first of all, we're not in the same weight class. So that's not fair. But yeah, that was odd.
Hold on, real quick. Can you go back to that? There was a quote from Steven Totillo on that Twitter right there. Pull that up real quick. What did he say?
Since this news broke, it's taken me some time to calm down and write something at the journalistic perspective appropriate for the moment. Fuck Geo Media. And she retweeted that.
Okay, I'm going to say this as delicately as possible about Steven Totillo. Steven Totillo is the epitome of your video game journalist. A 130-pound, soaking wet beta cuck.
Oh.
That is what Steven Totillo is. And Steven Totillo is upset because his friends aren't going to be allowed to do what they do. Okay. We're just going to stop right there. Because I'm going to say something mean. That's what I'm going to say. And I don't want to say something mean. But yes, people are upset that they're not able to spread the bullshit that they I did a standalone video on the channel about this yesterday, which we're going to do more of those moving ahead, guys, just a heads up. But in that video, there was one person who was like, if you want to, the TLDR of their tweet was something to the effect of, don't just say, just because it's Kotaku doesn't mean there hasn't been good work done at Kotaku, right? And my response is simply, okay, show me that good work. Show me that good journalistic work that you've done over the last decade. Show me the track record. There's a reason why you're a laughingstock. There's a reason why people aren't going to your website. It's because you add nothing of value. The only value that you add is to our show when we talk and we point and we laugh. So thank you, Kotaku, for the wonderful memories that you've given me over the last 18 years of my career. It's been wonderful to watch you. And I look forward to possibly checking out how to get the platinum trophy in the next PlayStation 5 game. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate
I mean,
that.
the next Princess Peach game, they'll be able to, give you the whole review. All the rundowns, how to get 100%.
Yeah. Maybe that's what Alyssa McConte is working on right now. That's why she can't come on in shows and do interviews.
She's so busy, she's got to play Princess Peach.
Wow. Well, rest in peace, as pointed out in the chat. Rest in peace, bozo. That's right. It's crazy. Well, yeah. And hey, it's pointed out by many people. Darkside Phil has outlasted another one. Congratulations, Phil. Way to go. Keep on.
What's really awful? I saw this meme. It was actually Az from Heels versus Babyface. He shared this on Instagram on his story yesterday. And it was basically saying people who masturbate live longer, and then DSP's outliving all these companies.
Oh. I'm like,
Wow.
listen, I made no bones about it. Listen, DSP will outlive side scrollers. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. There's gonna be a day where we're like, okay, we're done. You know, we won. You know, but golly, oh, that's funny. That's funny as shit. All right, let's go to some more video game stuff. Rest in peace, Bozo Kotaku. This was interesting from Learning the Law over on Twitter. I don't know if you saw this yesterday, Melonie, but this was tweeted out and it drives me crazy. When Ratchet and Clank was developed, Rivet had a bigger chest and a tight figure. One of the employees went rogue and started harassing and screaming at everyone until they changed their character. If you want an example of Western sick symptoms, look no further than this. So here we are. This is the information here. It says, Sam Maggs credit was never given, especially which is especially damning considering how hard she fought to make sure Rivet wasn't overly sexualized, even citing that the character once had larger breasts and makeup. Here's Sam Maggs. Can you, Blabs, can you find Sam Maggs over on Twitter? Just curious to see if they are PIBs. At one point, my CD yelled at me in front of the whole office because I kept saying Lombax titties very loud in the office whenever anyone would bring up Rivet's design, and it made people uncomfortable. You know what made me uncomfortable? The Lombax titties, which is a statement I did not expect to say today, by the way.
What now?
Titties.
What does a lombax?
A lombax, that's what Ratchet is.
Oh, okay.
And Rivet. Yeah, that's the creature things they are. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was some weird ass term for like having like back boobs or something. I don't know.
So Rivet got jacked as hell, and we yeeted the titties. So congratulations. Let's curious. I see you have Sam's. What do we have here? What tell us about Sam
looks
here?
very they them.
Yeah, this is the profile.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. New York Times bestselling author of books, comics, and video games. Picard's Academy out now. Little Butch Space Witch. Gay thing. I don't even understand what the M emoji is. I've never learned.
I think
she, her. Is that married?
That's
or something?
some sort of zodiac sign thing.
Okay.
Wait, have you guys even seen the concept art for what Rivet was supposed to look like? The way that this person is acting like Lombax titties, like they were just huge hanging titties. It's Rivet looked way cooler in the concept arts.
Wait a second, Sam Maggs.
Like I have a picture on my phone if you guys don't have it there.
Yeah, fire it up.
But like, look, this is the Lombax titties that offended her.
Where? They're
Those
so
little
tiny.
things, like not even big, not
are
even.
like
But she has makeup on and some B cups, and oh my gosh, that is just objectification of women. Apparently, I love this. The red and white ears. That one's my favorite. I think she is way cooler than the Rivet that they ended up going with. So this is that objectification.
Well, I'm questioning Sam Maggs is a dude, right?
Why is it always dudes who are upset?
That's a dude. That's a man, man.
That's a man. That's a
man, man. That's Austin Powers,
so
man.
He was offended by Lombax titties.
Okay, I get it now. Oh, look, there's a website, Sam Maggs. Ooh, okay, here we go. Aha! We're going on an adventure.
Wow.
What the hell is all this? An authority on women in pop culture? You have a dick. I don't think you have an authority on that.
Don't dig too deep on this website. You may find things even that you won't like.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't be an authority on women when no.
Well, and that's, and I've talked about this. And people try to act like it's not true, but a lot of this defeminizing video game characters is for the trans gays. They want to demonize the male gaze while you're still appealing to the male gaze. You're just appealing to the men pretending to be women. And this is another example of it. there was already an old interview about The Last of Us 2 and how they nerfed the female frames from what the models look like to try to make transgender people feel more comfortable. But when I say this stuff, then it's people, oh no, that's not true. That's not why they do it. Well, there's that. And now we have this with the Lombax as well. We're getting proof after proof. Like the defeminization of females in games, that's a huge part of it.
He has a YouTube channel.
Okay. Yeah. What is it about? Is it about her
I
dick?
don't even know. What? I wouldn't share that. You hate the Furious inspired road trip. A day off for bad moms.
This is
I
what
think
just
it's movie and book reviews.
they changed Rivet for this guy. Seriously, that just makes me so mad.
397 subs.
Wow.
By the way, did you see Sam's bio says they're a content strategist.
Oh gosh.
Like how are you a content strategist when you have 300 subs? Just saying.
Yeah. Exactly.
It doesn't work out very well at all. And I don't know, it just
a dick.
over and over and over again, just so you know.
Well, that was an interesting deep dive.
I'll tell you what the world needs more of. The world needs more of DOA Extreme Beach Volleyball. This is what we need more of right here. It's ridiculous. We need more of this in the video game space. Let's go. We need. Where is DOA Extreme Beach Volleyball when you need it? Just saying.
We need more jiggle physics.
Where are the jiggle physics? Damn it. BBJP. Bring back jiggle physics.
Oh,
There you go.
Jizzle physics? Oh my, Craig. You've been watching too much Jake.
Please, no jizzle physics, please.
You've been watching too much Jake in your Jake phase, and now all you think of is the jizzle physics. This is wrong, Craig. Wrong.
The thing about DOA characters is that they weren't even now some of the physics were a little not necessarily realistic, but the body types and stuff weren't unrealistic. They look pretty, but they definitely weren't completely unattainable or not something you'd see from a model at that time, at least.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're like really realistic, but yes, you could see women who have modified their bodies to look like this. I mean, look, I'm just saying, like, okay, that's.
There's some girls who look like that. There are. It's
natural.
not like. Yeah, there's some that look like
Kate
that.
Upton, all natural, woman.
The face is cartoony looking, but the bodies aren't. They're not that unrealistic.
Well,
like,
what was that game that just came out? That freaking Korean developing company, and they were getting all the shit saying, "Oh, this isn't a realistic woman because she's beautiful, boobs and everything," and then it's based off a real model who looks just like that. It's like,
wow.
Shut up, soy boys.
Boy, oh stinking boy. That is crazy. That's the world we live in now. Great stuff.
Yeah, Stellar Blade. Thank you, chat.
Stellar Blade. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's we'll move on to our next story here in a minute. But first, Blabs the Tower Tard has come in with a $100.
Blabs the Tower Tard for $100. Can we get F-Slur Lady singing the Ghostbusters theme in a German accent with Blabs backing her in my voice? I like pickles and violence. Yay! Yeah, can we do that? Who are you gonna call?
No, you say Ghostbusters.
Well, yeah, I'm backing her up.
Yeah, you say the Ghostbusters theme. Hey, Mel, are you good at that? Can you do the Ghostbusters theme in a German accent?
Is Melanie still here?
Well, I think Mel's like, Melonie's really thinking about this, isn't she? I think she's like, I'm out. That's where I crossed the line. Hey, while we do that, also, Tomac says, my fellow gamers, who do you think is a better vampire, Kane or Raziel? Oh, that's good.
Welcome, fellow gamers.
Welcome, Tomac. Welcome on in, buddy. Appreciate that. I'm going to go with Kane.
She says power went back on like twice trying to get back. Okay.
Okay. All right. Kane. Give me Kane. Thank you, Tomac. Appreciate that. Genuinely appreciate that. Also, M2M came in with a $20 super chat. It says, I'd like a crossover between Ghostbusters and Casper besides the 90s movie. Casper can help the team. We can laugh at Casper's uncle trolling with the team, and you can still have a threatening villain with Kibosh. Nice, M2M. Maybe you can pitch that to Ghostbusters to see if they can reclaim the magic they once had after this. So thank you, M2M. Appreciate that. By the way, here's Blabs the Tar. Look at that, Blabs the Tower. Look at that. That's spectacular. Hopefully we'll be able to get to that shortly with Melonie. Joy Killer says, love the show. All appreciate all you do. Keep up the great work. Mel, word has it. Okay, we'll get to that when she comes back.
Mm-hmm.
John came in with a $50 direct donation. John Kanji says, signed up for Take Games Back. Thank you very much, buddy. Genuinely appreciate it. You guys go to takegamesback.com. Also, Ratchet and Clank. Also in Ratchet and Clank, there's a segment in the game where there's a pirate show where they are praising women in power and how they love it. Oh, well, all right, because that's needed in a game about lombaxes and weaponry. Because that's good.
I can't hear Melonie anymore. You there?
Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that was so weird. Power just went out.
It was the greatest thing.
It was like timing, right? When they were asking about the song, I was like, they're gonna think I'm dodging this.
You froze and like in the funniest smile too. You're like.
Wow.
Mr. Mojo gave a tip on locals again. Says Lombax was referred by the itty bitty titty committee. There you go.
That's awesome. And also awesome is Stardust Bama, who came in and picked up the brand new Side Scrollers All-Star t-shirt, available right now until they're gone, until the end of April. Make sure you guys go pick one up. Link is in the description. Stardust Bama, you're going to look good in that. Thank you very much for picking that up. That is spectacular. Also, Chris RF came in with a $30 direct donation. Thank you, Chris. Says, was going to get a shirt, but unfortunately didn't have my size. I'm a big fella, so I'll just donate instead. Hey, Chris, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I think the supplier we use does have a size on. I don't know what the biggest size we offer is, but Chris, thank you very much for your support. Genuinely appreciate that. All right, so Melonie, the question was, can you sing the Ghostbusters theme as a German with the German accent, with Blabs backing up in Blabs Tower voice?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, well, we'll get to that in just a little bit for sure. Cody came in and says, so Mel, when you cosplaying a 40K Sister of Battle?
Oh, is that the nuns?
I don't know what
that
that
could be
is.
fun. Warhammer.
Thank you,
Okay.
Cody. Dutchy says, forget Greg. I want to hear Melonie say ooh woo.
Ooh,
Ew, ew.
Yes. Yeah, thanks, Dutchy. Appreciate that. St. G says, Stewie Griffin saying Rocket Man. Yes, Stewie Griffin from
Man.
60 Watt says, they don't need to go to jail. They need to go to prison. Happy Friday, y'all. That's a reference from earlier in the show. Thanks, 60 Watt. Kyle came in and says, Blabs, it's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. Wait until Blabs sees Pastor Clever make a visit to Craig and Smokey. Senny. But Kyle, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. Jill Valentine is the hottest video game character ever. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it. Chat, your thoughts?
I'm gonna
Trevor
make
says, Melonie, did you like Angelina Jolie as Laura Croft?
I did. Yeah, I think she's perfect.
She's perfect, just like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake face.
Hey, Craig, fantastic work. But as I experienced it firsthand, I wonder if the state of the industry is due to game dev schools. Oh, that's an interesting thought.
That is. I never thought of that.
Wow. Crucifix, I'd love to hear your insight on that. Where did it start for you? You said you went to school. It started with you. You said you experienced it firsthand. Please tell us more. Would love to hear more about that. Honey Badger says, Blabs, I just finished Advanced Geeks and Gamers Season 2. Are there any other D&D series you're in, or do you have plans to do any other ones? Tacos!
I was in the first 2 seasons, so 1 and 2, and then that was it because I just couldn't keep up. But yeah, it was funny. I was absolutely horrific at it. But yeah. Thanks for watching.
Oh wow. Sorry, I see your tweets about the Pokemon stuff, Labs. Should we get to that?
Yeah.
Dare we get to that? Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
It's breaking news, Craig.
It is breaking news.
Journalism. We do better than Kotaku. You heard it here first.
Well, the problem is that we do journalism.
Yeah.
We're allowed to do it.
Mhm.
We're also going to be expanding out into guides soon, but they got that much.
Craig's gonna do the Princess Peach review, and he's gonna compare his work to Alyssa Mercante and see which review is better.
I'm going to kill it, man. Ridiculous. Spartacus came in and says, Power Rangers theme song and Hank Hill's voice. Yep. Craig and Go. Don't forget about the other song Blabs chooses. Well, Spartacus, remember, it's with the massive $100 super chat that those come in. Andrew says, or the director nations, preferably, by the way. Andrew says, Ghostbusters Family might as well watch Supernatural. Trust me, that show is actually worth the watch. One of the best shows ever. I tell you what. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. Joey says, have any of y'all seen the trailer for the new trailer for Beetlejuice 2? And if so, what'd you think of it? Did you see the trailer for that, Belle?
I didn't. No.
Oh man, it looks awesome.
Oh,
Like-
how exciting.
I know. It looks very, very cool. It's like a minute-long trailer. It's just a tease.
Okay.
And it gives you just enough to go like, yeah.
Nice.
Oopus. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Gavin says, Mel, have you heard about the game Faith, the Unholy Trinity? If not, check it out.
I haven't. I'll look that up.
Faith, the Unholy Trinity. Aaron says, Melanie, we thank you for taking one for the team. I now know to avoid this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Aaron. Miku came in and says, any chance of a Screw Attack documentary? Yeah, I was, yes. I'd actually been talking to several documentarians about doing one a while back. Then I was like, I think I should probably just do it. So,
Yeah.
but with that said, not anytime soon. I got other things going on, obviously between side scrollers and take games back and such. But maybe hiring a company to produce one, I think that'd be fun to do. So, Millennia Kids came in with the $5 super chat. Says, I guess first episode of the official branding side scroll hers should feature a theme song of Craig singing "That's What Girls Do" by NK Secrets. I don't know that song.
I don't even know that song.
But maybe I'll sing "What a Girl Wants" by Christina Aguilera. Thank you, Millennial Kids. Robonex says, Jake is so fucking hot. Probably.
Agreed.
Push-Up says, Laura Croft over Jill any day. Hashtag I stand with Mel. Thanks, Push-Ups.
Love it.
Josiah says, Craig, you have heard of Roadhouse. This Texas Roadhouse. Yes, but not like that's a restaurant. That's not like a bar.
Texas Roadhouse, that butter, that maple butter is so divine. The rolls, oh my goodness.
Oh my God, it's delicious. And look at this. Big Blue Mana Miku came in with the 100 European monies. Labs, can you read that off
That's
real quick?
British pounds, Craig.
I
And
get
it
them
says-
confused.
One's an L and one's an E. It's not that hard. Anyway, to ensure the new game guides are up to the same low standard as their journalism, they should make Mercante write stealth and infiltration tips and tricks. I
like it.
agree.
Yeah, she's gonna start on Metal Gear.
We have to play developers because Big Blue did not ask for a song request, so he gets a developers.
Developers, 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 developers. Developers, 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 developers. Yes!
The yes at the end is the best. This is great. Yes! I'm so excited. Thank you very much for that. That is absolutely spectacular. 60 Watt came in. Says, do y'all think it would be better to teach quote unquote journalists how to play games or teach gamers how to be journalists? Me thinks the latter. Oh, well, I think it'd be harder to teach journalists how to play games than it would be to teach gamers how to be journalists.
It would.
It's really not that hard to be a journalist. All you need to do is see what one person says and then go to whoever they're talking about. And then you go and you see what they have to say. And then you write about what they say. And that's it. It's very simple. Very simple. Thanks, 60 Watt. Appreciate that. For the Emperor says, Mel, Clash Royale is a mobile game. Lol.
I met Creator Clash.
60 Watt says, don't worry. RE4 fixed rivet just fine.
Oh, rule 34.
Rule 34. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I don't
Yeah.
want to see that. Oh, I saw a Rivet cosplay. And not to be mean to the cosplayer, but it is scary. I feel bad because I'm like, hey, cosplaying's fun, but this was just a little terrifying.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss.
Agreed. Wow. Look at that. Hey,
Very cool.
speaking of Lombax titties and people putting paints on their nose, we had the story on Tuesday about the kitty cat streamer. Oh no, is she a cat or a dog? She's a
Puppy
dog.
Oh, no, actually, she in her Twitch bio, she says she's a puppy.
You
And her
misspecied her.
Yeah, her bite does not hurt that hard, is what she says.
Okay.
Take that for what you will.
I want to let everybody know we have been in contact with the lady, the dog, the puppy
Meow.
streamer.
That's her name.
And we are going to do our best to have her on.
Mhm.
Probably not during the regular show. We're probably going to do a special with her in the afternoon because it warrants a special. But it's exciting news, and I can't wait to do it. So we'll see. And
Barked at
Melonie
me in
will
an
be joining us as
email.
well. What's that?
Barked at me in an email.
Off to a good start. Can't wait to talk to her.
Because there were Lombax titties before it got retconned. Thanks, Miku. Appreciate that. Aaron says they changed Rivet to appease the trans.
Yeah,
views.
that's what they did.
Bizarre Star says, Sam, I was sexually assaulted in GTA Mags. Look it up.
What?
Are you
That
serious?
that was sexually assaulted? That thing?
Black,
Okay.
do a little searching on that real
Yeah.
quick. Sexually, how? Oh God! I just want to go outside and scream at the clouds like those game devs at GDC. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, like, these people are. How are you sexually assaulted in Grand Theft Auto? Oh my God!
No, that's a real thing, supposedly. She was virtually raped in GTA. What the flying?
Sam was not virtually great in anything. You can't be.
You can't even do that at GTA. Maybe she got punched.
This is the stuff. This is the stuff that everybody used to laugh at. Everybody laugh at this stuff, and now people take it seriously. This is the issue. People be like, "Oh, really? That's fucking stupid." And now people laugh. And now people, "Oh, I'm so sorry you went through that." Shut up, giant fucking. Sorry. Bishop says, Mel, send the Kotaku lady your Marine training video.
All right. That was Mercante. We just had Joseph Crabtree in chat confirmed it. That was her who challenged me to a fight.
Oh, wow. Should make it happen. Just saying. It'd be great.
I mean, on one hand, I think I would win because there's those. She's probably very fragile emotionally, but she's bigger than me.
Go up and start talking to her, telling her that she's stupid. She starts crying in the
Yeah,
corner.
that's all you gotta do.
You can't write very well. 60 Watt says, we want BLT, big Lombax titties.
I like the concept art. They don't have to be big Lombax titties. They could just be like she looked. She was perfect. But apparently, yeah, Lombax aren't supposed to have any titties. How do they feed their young?
Oh my God. These are the questions that you only get on this show. How do Lombax feed their young? But they don't have to. JSD came in, says with the 499 says they just did this to player avatars in Pokemon Go, men to be more fragile looking and female. We're about to get to that nonsense. Thanks, JSD. Joy Killer came in with a $20 super chat. Says, love the show all. Appreciate what y'all do. Keep up the great work, Mel. Keep up the great work. Mel has it. Word has it, Marlon is sitting in a dark closet, still asking if you work for the DIA. Let's go over that.
On my last stream, this dude named Marlon just kept spamming chat with, do you work for the CIA? I was like, No. And then he would not. I think you do. I think you work for this. Yeah. I'm like, okay, you got me. I'm a spy. All right. That's the lore now.
Your plant. Rebound says content strategist, Marxist subversive, more like. Thanks, Rebound. Appreciate that. Strange Actual says, Craig, our man. Any word on the Screw Attack buyback? I have had discussions, but nothing of substance. So very high level, just like, hey, I want to do this. They are aware of it, and that's pretty much where it's at right now. Rebound says, suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it will land on its side. Okay, thanks, Rebound. Appreciate that. Super Satanson says, if you can't buy Screw Attack or Kotaku, create a new site called Screw Kotaku. Love it. Aiden says, I'm making progress with my weight loss and went all out last night. I'm going to Buffalo Bros at Fort Worth to attend the Dallas Stars watch party this Sunday night and have a cheat night. Go Stars. All right, Aiden, way to dox yourself. Appreciate that. If anybody wants to join Aiden at Buffalo Bros in Fort Worth, go ahead. Sunday night. Enjoy your cheat night, buddy.
Friends.
I said Angelina didn't. I'm sad Angelina didn't like Lara. She was. Perfect.
I know that's what's funny is Angelina Jolie did not like Lara Croft. She thought she was a sexist stereotype, all that stuff, but she still played the perfect Lara Croft just because she has the same personality. She just and looks like she just happens to be Lara Croft, basically. Yeah,
just happens to be that way.
Yeah.
Chris came in as a brand new member. Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate that greatly. Puts us at 34, I believe. Kongzilla came in and says, maybe if they announce a Brokeback Mountain 2, Craig can audition so he can hang out with his main man, JG. I wish I knew how to quit you.
I have something really funny to share about Melissa Mercante. It's an old tweet and it's a screenshot. Now I don't know if it's correct or like if it's been altered. December 21st, 2023. I'm just gonna go back to sex work because at least then I would when I get fucked a lot, I'll get paid well for it instead of writing reviews.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, if there's one thing we know about Alyssa McCartney, class.
I was gonna say she fucks well, I guess.
or she just has a vagina. Because honestly, in that kind of work, you don't need to do anything well.
God. She's such a classy lady.
Yes, so class. Bino says they new teaser trailer for Alien Romulus dropped yesterday, set between the first and second films. They also managed to get the effects team from Aliens to work on this. Feels promising, but could be a trap. Bino, when you see things like this, and I think that's the issue with a lot of this stuff is people see these old franchises and they attach people to them that used to be there, and they get excited about it. But we live in this society now, entertainment society, where you can't help but be skeptical going into it. You can't go, you're like, okay, am I going to enjoy this? Am I going to have shit shoved down my throat? Am I allowed? Can I bring my kids to watch this? Maybe not Aliens, but you know what I mean. And that's the main issue, and it sucks. Kyle came back, says, them are Friday references I made earlier. Oh, sorry, Kyle. I apologize. Also, by the way, you guys are talking about Rare, and you forgot to mention Banjo-Kazooie. That's right. There's so many. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. The Garth Knight return says Kotaku writers will be living at home longer. Too bad. Thanks, Garth Knight. Appreciate that. Lord J came in and says, how the F you going to get cyberbullied? Just close your eyes. Thanks, Lord J. And Koa Lay came in and says, I have an easy solution to your character getting virtually graped. See that off button? Just one simple poke and all your problems solved. Amazing how that works out. That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much, Koale. And way to come up with some solutions. Way not just to complain about it. Look at that right there. That is outstanding. Appreciate that greatly. Blabs, will you also please read this off from Stormbase and continue on?
Stormbase has become a YouTube member. Thank you very much. And actually, Big Blue Miku again for 100 pounds.
Wow.
Says actually would love to hear someone sing Guns N' Roses Get in the Ring to a Kotaku journal of their choice. I think Craig should take that one.
I think so.
I really think so. But thank you so much. I don't know. Guns N' Roses Get in the Ring.
All right, I'll get it.
You're going to have to look that one up. Nate has become a member for 7 months. So when do we get a new Senran Kagura? Did I say that right? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Does anyone
Next
know what that
week. Next week, Nate. There you go.
What?
Next week.
Polly, Melonie, who does your hair? It's fabulous.
Thank you. I did it.
I do it.
Thank you.
Cheat Shade Toolmate became a YouTube member. Yay!
Way to butcher their name. Absolutely, just butchered. What? Bizarre Star came in and says, Bizarre Star says, gonna be crazy to see how these journalists try to insert their wokeness into guides. Here's how to get all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 3, you filthy bigot. Bizarre Star, appreciate that. All right. Mogwai guy came in and picked up the brand new Side Scrollers All-Stars t-shirt. Pick it up right now on the link down below. Thank you for all the great work you do every day. Hail the 199. Let's go. Love the 199. Great stuff. Thank you so much, Mogwai guy. You're going to look good in that. All right. Joe came in and says, with respect to William Shatner, what I respect William Shatner, I guess he's saying what I respect most about William Shatner is after post Star Trek, he was out of work, and him and his first wife were living in a pickup truck for a couple of years in LA. Wow, I didn't know that. It's crazy to hear. Kratos says this show isn't big enough for two grandpa gamers. Craig, just kidding. He'd be a great guest. Talking about grandpa gamer right there. Jared says it'd be really funny to see Blabs watch through all three of the Austin Powers movies. Have you seen the Austin Powers movies?
I have when I was a kid.
I
actually tried to watch one of them not too long ago, and I just couldn't get past it. I was just too stupid sometimes. I'm like, nah, turn it off.
It's extremely problematic now.
It's not even that. It was just like, this is so stupid. I'm gonna go watch something else. Like, I'd rather go put on Robin Hood Men in Tights for the same amount of fun, you know?
Almond John says the Clown World intro you guys use reminds me of the Banana Split show that came on Cartoon Network. Blabs is too young to know what I'm talking about.
I know what Cartoon Network is.
Blabs, you have Mel, do you have a little bit extra time today?
Yeah.
Can we do Clown World here?
Let's do it.
Okay, sounds good. Well, let's get to Clown World. But first, dude says I'm fine with jizzle physics on top of jiggle physics. But I don't think that'll be appropriate here. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Over on Rumble. Appreciate you guys popping in over on Rumble. Once again, hit the follow button if you haven't. Jared says, I've never seen any of the Ghostbusters movie. The song Chocolate Rain was weird as hell, and Laura Croft over Jill Valentine any day. Jared, way to hit a lot of things in a short amount of time. All right. And Almond John says, was Rooster Teeth the reason y'all shut down the Hard News YouTube channel y'all hyped up? If so, did they force you guys? No. I honestly don't remember why we shut it down at all. But I don't remember. Sorry, Almond John. Been a long time. All right. Yes, we had a lot of Clown World to get into, but let's talk about this Pokemon stuff that's coming out really quick before we get to Clown World. Just a real quick hit here. It's fucking Pokemon. It's Pokemon of all things. This is from our boy Grums over on X. It says, is Pokemon going woke? We kind of briefly touched on this yesterday. It says Pokemon Go changes female trainer to remove hips, manjaw, and remove lipstick. Hiring for DEI. Niantic's push for diversity. BLM ex Pokemon lawyer purging gamers for years. So here we go. This is this lawyer who came out and said this. We've kind of talked about this guy, the idea of purging gamers. The guy who worked in the Halo series. His job was to get rid of gamers. It's crazy. Here's some examples.
Oh my gosh. It doesn't even look as good or as artsy or as it looks way better before.
It looks so cheap now.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'm telling you, this is that trying to make every character look more androgynous. This is a thing.
Mm.
What?
Oh, here we go. We got this one as well. Wait till you see this. It's from LuTube.
Oh,
Holy shit! What happened to Pokemon Go's player models? The redesigns don't even resemble Kozaki's art anymore.
oh
Here we
my
are.
gosh. Ew. Brother, ew. Brother, ew.
Wow. Wowie effing zowie.
Wow. Damn.
You know,
That's bad.
so I remember hearing long time ago, 20 plus years ago, you hear these things and you hear them at the time and you're like, that's insane. That would never happen. Right.
Yeah.
That, like, this is crazy. And I remember hearing specifically them talking about, I don't know who told me it, but I remember hearing this, but it always kind of like stuck in the back of my head. This person said, they want to make and this is so crazy. They want to make the girls boys and the boys girls.
Yep.
And I remember hearing that and being like, you fucking, like, what, how does that even happen? What is this? But the idea, like, you're right. This is also so androgynous. And what am I? It's like, everything is like Pat from the Saturday Night Live skit from back in the day. Do you remember Pat? That skit from back in the day?
Yes, I remember that.
That was the whole deal, was that you weren't sure. The whole bit was that you weren't sure if Pat was a boy or a girl.
Yep.
And like, that's what this is right here. That's where Pokemon Go has gone full Pat.
I forgot what she looked like, but this is the very uniform of the they thems. This is exactly how they look. The really short curly hair, the thick glasses, fat. That is exactly what the they them uniform is.
I like, it's crazy. It's just insane.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about this. It's crazy. Oh, here we go. This is funny. And this is look at the headline here. Julia Sweeney on revisiting problematic SNL character Pat.
Wow.
The best way to work through stuff. Art is the best way to work through stuff. Oh, that's good. There we go. My God. Yeah, let's see. I don't even. Sometimes you just got to put your hand in your face and you got to figure out what the next step is.
Yep.
And sometimes the next step is just thinking about putting a gun in your mouth.
Wow.
God. Oh my God, that's just insane.
In Pal World, YouTube.
And
yes, in
Pal
Pal World.
Yeah, absolutely.
In Pal World, we trust.
Jesus Louise. All right. Well, I mean, we're already there, but we might as well just do the intro. It's time for Onworld. Where's my intro? Where is it? Is this it?
Clown. Clown.
What are we doing? All right. If you recall yesterday, we saw this tweet coming from this is from the Game Developers Conference, where they're all screaming at the industry. All the like 50 or so journalists went outside and they screamed. You saw this, Mel, yesterday?
I did not.
Oh, you didn't see this?
You're too busy watching Ghostbusters.
I was.
Oh, okay. This was big news yesterday. And I'm shocked that this is real to begin with. So a bunch of developers got together at GDC, went outside and just screamed at the state of the industry and the bullying. And this is what it sounded like. They just went outside and read. And the idea was that that was the thing. That was the thing that happened.
Wow. This is like a preschool activity. It's like, hey, you're frustrated. Let's not get in fights here in class. Let's go outside, and you can yell as loud as you want outside. Good job, Timmy.
Right. Well, all those developers apparently have when they go back to San Francisco and LA, many of them are already in San Francisco. It's a home it's a home trip for them. They're already there. But if any of them go and they work in New York, they actually may have a place for them to go as the first ever cry spa.
Oh my gosh.
Melonie's like, I'm so there.
I'm there to laugh at people.
You could go and just cry, which makes I got to be honest. I feel like this would be a great franchising opportunity to go and just put these right outside of all the offices in San Francisco and LA and just give people a place to weep about all their troubles in life, all in the greatest country in the world with all the convenience at their fingertips. They have reason to cry. So there you go.
Gosh.
So be on the lookout for that very, very soon.
I would hate to work there. Like, I couldn't do that. I could not work in that kind of environment. People just crying all day. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Oh, I would. Yeah. No thanks.
It'd be so exhausting.
Yeah.
A Spectre Within says, cry over first world problems. Right.
For real.
My phone is dead.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go to our next one here. This is from our friend Chrissy Mayer. Chrissy's been on the show, done an interview with Chrissy before. She's really fun, super pregnant. She was I think she was at like a drugstore the other day, and she found this, which was apparently a thing, where apparently Advil is advocating for pain justice. If you read the side of their
Black
things,
people pain justice.
that's right. She says black people don't know where the DMV is. How are they? Well, how to buy headache pills? It says on the side, a recent Advil study found that 3 in 4 black people suffering from pain believe there is a bias in how they are treated. Pain equity occurs when everyone can reach their full health potential. We commit to inspire change by elevating stories and providing education. Together, we will address pain bias at its source. So, did you know that black people have worse headaches than white people, I guess?
I want my white privilege card to work, and I don't want to have any more pain for the rest of my life because that's how it's supposed to work, right?
Something like that.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. You nailed it right here.
That's so stupid. It's.
This is where we're at. This is where we're at. Where the company that's designed to make headache medicine needs to tell you these things. You can walk into a Walgreens and be told how bad you have it.
Because of your skin color.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to our next one here. In Clown World. Hey, do you remember that lady? She was the police officer who slept with all the guys.
Yeah.
Did you know that story?
I remember her.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she listen, we talk about the Alyssa McCarthy, right? And her sex work thing, right? And not having to be good at things. This lady's a prime example of that. Or she's actually exceptional at what she does because she got around. Anyways, she sued the city and got $500,000.
What?
Blabs, do you want to talk about this a little bit?
Yeah, so this woman was sleeping around, and mind you, she's married. So she's a police officer. She slept with a bunch of people in the police department, got tossed around, like a little hoe that she is. And then she, I believe she got fired because of all this stuff. And so she went and sued, and now she's loaded. So guys, the message of the day is be a slut and it'll work out well for you.
Gosh.
And look like that and be ugly and it all will be fine. Ta-da!
That is just crazy.
Okay, real question. What?
She looks like a freaking gremlin.
Yeah, she's like a 4 out of like a 4,
Oompa.
right? I would not consider her I don't think anybody would be like, yeah, she's really hot.
I think a 4 is generous.
Right? Okay.
1, 2.
I'm just saying. Chat, I hate to be mean, but what do you rate her?
Have
Before-
standards, people. Like,
Chat,
gosh,
would you?
have some standards.
We need a bunch of woods and woods nots in the chat, please. Thank you.
I was trying to be nice. Well, I think everybody would because like she's clearly good at what she does, right?
I don't
That's the
think
idea.
everybody would. I think people have standards out there. The chat is a dignified chat. They have respect. They would
We
not
have
be like, oh, what?
standards here.
Yeah.
That's right, Blaz. You let them know.
Yeah.
That's right. 4, but I'd still hit it, right?
Oh no, maybe.
Maybe
I'm trying
they
to help
don't
you,
have
chat.
standards.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to boost you guys up.
Hey, pull in the chat, please, Blaz.
Oh
Just
no.
would or would not. Would or would not. All right. Let's go to our last. Oh no, you know what? We got a couple here. We got one more here, and this has been a trend going around TikTok over the last little bit, where somebody says, "I am this. Of course, I do this." Have you seen these trends?
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
And we have a new one here of the very specific overweight woman getting on a plane. Let's see how she makes herself a victim for having too much KFC.
I'm plus sizing on a plane. Of course I can't put the tray table down. I'm plus sizing on a plane. Of course I'm going to sit beside the smallest member of my family. I'm plus sizing on a plane. Of course the armrest is digging. I'm plus sizing on a plane. Of course I have to shimmy down the aisle sideways.
Ugh.
Sizing on a plane.
Jiggle physics.
Of course, I'm plus size on a plane. Of course, I need a seatbelt extended.
How do people let themselves get to that point?
Well, I mean, look, I understand everybody's situation is different, right? But what she said can be applied to me, right? I'm tall on a plane. Of course, I can't make I have to duck under everything that I have to. I can go down the list and create ways to be a victim, right? And that's the issue with this. If she's overweight, whatever, okay? Look, your body, you do your thing, right? You can take responsibility, which I hope you do, right? And I hope you take hope you take the opportunity to lose some weight or, eat less or have to go into a caloric deficit. Okay, cool, whatever. I hope you make that decision. But the point is that all these people are looking for ways to be victims.
Yep.
She came in. Well, of course, because I'm overweight, I have to shimmy down. Of course, because of course I had to ask for 2 things of snacks. I'm overweight on a plane, right? It's like maybe not take the snacks. Maybe not have Coke. Maybe have water instead. There are these little things. Maybe not be a victim.
Yeah.
Just a thorn.
Did you notice how big her glasses were? Like I feel like they're almost as big as she is. Those are massive. They're like, bang, look at them.
They're almost as big as her victim mentality.
Dude, her eyes are so small that her glasses magnify everything. I'm like, look at that. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, like I said, if you're overweight, cool. That's awesome. Just don't make yourself a victim. That's all. And I know that you guys, like our chat, we don't do that here. We're not victims here. Nobody's here as a victim, right? If there's a problem, you find a solution. That's where we're at. Hey, by the way, Big Top came in. I'm sorry I missed this. Big Top came in with a 5. Says, "Hey yo, on this day." Oh, this is gonna be a pretty fun one. On this day in 1999, Stone Cold sprayed the corporation with a hose from a Coors Light truck. Classic WWE moment right there. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Oh man, Andrew came in and says, "I'm very much worried about that kid, about the kid sitting on the plane."
Oh yeah, he might eat her. He might get eaten.
Oh, don't be like that,
Little
Blast.
snack time.
Ridiculous. We got some songs to sing.
Yes.
We do have some songs to sing. Do we have any other news that we needed to hit before we go, Blabs?
No, but we do have some memes also.
Okay, let me go and read off some of these super chats real quick. Guys, thank you again for your support today. Been incredibly generous. We're currently sitting at 40 members for the day, which is spectacular. Thank you guys very much for your support before we get to karaoke time. Joey says, what's your Mount Rushmore of Rareware games?
Ooh, Perfect Dark, Battletoads, Donkey Kong Country, And I know this isn't popular, but Star Fox Adventures, I liked it.
Each their own. Love it. Yeah, Battletoads in there for sure. Maybe Diddy Kong Racing also. Donkey Kong Country. And there's 3 or 4. I'll get back to you on the other one. Turbo Pikachu came in, says Turbo Pikachu came in, says Western gaming industry constantly laying off key workers and relying on contractors who take DEI BS pushed me back to Japan. Do you know what Mario Wonder's team had people who worked on the first? Did you know Mario Wonder's team had people who worked on the first Super Mario? There you go. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Turbo Pikachu. Appreciate that greatly. Like your avatar. Copper says blob people. The Lugia came in and says, this is the reason I don't like Pokemon anymore. I love the 1 through 6 gen franchise, but I hate the modern community. Thanks, Lugia. Risk It for the Biscuit says, some kid's favorite class is recess. Extra Zero says, flaw in that logic, Craig. The target audience for the cross spy doesn't have any money.
Christ, that is true.
They're broke. That's why they're crying.
Cry Spa. It's called a shower. Use it. TRS Chaos Game and says, have you been watching the Planet Fitness Fire? I've only heard about that from a distance.
Crazy shit.
You guys have anything on that before we
Planet Fitness sucks. The end.
Yes, cancel your thing there. Yeah.
60 Watt says, post-termination. Thanks, 60 Watt. Coale came back and says, if she's a cop, I'll turn myself into a CIA Mel any days. So we appreciate that. That Trini Gamer says, her looks don't matter. It's what she can do in the bedroom.
Have some standards for yourself, man.
For real.
By the way, our poll right now, 72% says they would not.
Told you the chat is
yes, they have standards. Most of them.
Done.
Thank goodness.
The 27% of you do better.
Have no standards.
Do better. Get good, scrubs.
Or are realistic about the situation. Just saying.
Yeah, no, nothing realistic about that. No, Craig. Go take a cold shower. Go have your little cold shower with a Jake phase over there, okay?
The standard is that's in front of me right now. And yeah, like
no.
Anthony says, I wore my Let's Go Brandon shirt yesterday at Knott's and Disneyland. No dirty looks, only praise. Melonie boysenberry cheesecake. Heaven.
Oh, you liked it. Awesome. Happy birthday. Well, I hope you had a happy birthday. I think that was yesterday.
Mo came back, says, I'm short and skinny and on a plane. Of course I smell fat. Of course I smell fat. That's right. Thanks, Mo. Appreciate that.
Ew.
Music and Fiction says, and people wonder why Boeing's airplanes are falling apart. Of course. Karen Whamman.
They're being overweight.
When they fart, the doors explode outwards. Thanks, Music.
Wow.
Kyle says, I guess you can say the cop got loaded in more ways than one. And the Lugia came back, says, hot take, we should boycott modern Western video games, give them the Bud Light treatment.
I've been mostly doing that. I hate modern Western video games. I just don't play them for the most part. Very rare.
Yeah. All right. I got to search up Guns N' Roses. In the meantime, how about...
Can we get Mel in a German accent?
Great! I got a song in a German accent.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you the duet of Mel and Blabs. I'm actually going to remove myself here while I listen to the Guns N' Roses Get in the Ring song. So you guys go crazy.
Okay, here we go.
Let me zoom us in a little bit.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. And something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters. Yay.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Ta-da. now, Craig. What'd you think?
Oh, sorry. I'm listening to this music. I don't know this song. I don't know Get in the Ring. I've never heard the song before.
All right. It's
Well,
time to
you're
improvise.
It's time to improvise, everybody.
626 says Booty is only a light switch away. Oh no, get some standards.
For real. Do it. Like, no, okay. Whenever a girl is like a hoe and it's like she's for the streets, there's a guy equivalent. They're for the streets too. If they're just gonna jump in bed with anything, that's nasty.
Nasty. Do you still need more time, Craig? Okay, all right. So we got another super chat coming in. It's not about looks, it's about what's inside. In her case, about 3 or 4 guys at a time and a couple inches. Yep. Thank you, Obi-Wan. Carpet University. Did you hear about the Dragon Ball theme park in Saudi Arabia?
Yes,
No.
I did hear about that. I ain't going to Saudi Arabia though.
No.
They can have a Tomb Raider theme park. I'm like, nope, I'm good.
Listen, we'll give Craig some more time. I got some memes for us. So the first one is in the Potterverse. There you go. You Bellatrix Lestrange now. Why not?
I love it.
We have lots of Harry Potter today for some reason. We got Bellatrix, Voldemort, Craig, and I'm apparently Lucius Malfoy. We've all gender bendered, I guess. Well, I did. Then we got this one, which is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, Craig.
That's funny.
And then we also have Craig in his Jake phase right here.
Wow.
So yeah, thanks for the memes. And we also have this one, The Matrix.
Ah, how cool.
Yeah. So there we go.
I'm the spy. That's right.
She's the Mel spy. And I think that's everybody. There you go. Yep.
All right.
Got up on the memes.
All right. Big Blue Mina Miku came in and says, actually, I'd like to hear Guns N' Roses Get in the Ring to a Kotaku journalist of your choice. Okay. I'm going to do my best. I don't know the chorus this one, but I do have the lyrics pulled up, and I've tried my best to hear this. So I'm going to see if I can get this in my head, and we'll kind of go from there. Once again, if you've heard this song in the chat, let me know. Let me know here. Okay. All right. Why do you look at me when you hate me? Why should I look at you when you make me hate you too? I sense a smell of retribution in the air. I don't even understand why the fuck you even care. And I don't need your jealousy, yeah. Why you drag me down in your misery? Okay, that's all I got. Sorry.
Misery says the Kotaku journal.
There you go.
Yeesh.
Sorry, Big Blue. I booked you that bad. We'll do our best. I tried. That's the most important thing. All right, Max came in and says the cop chick is the hallway.
No.
The hallway the hot dog goes in. Making these women uncomfortable on the show today. Everybody looks the same in the dark.
No, they don't. Christ.
All right. Oh my God.
Did we get this last Rumble rant from Jared? It says, here's my Mount Rushmore of gaming: Commander Shepard, Nathan Drake, Solid Snake, and Arthur Morgan.
No. Left Cross also came in and says, that's my first bout Hall of Fame hoe right there. And dude says, to be honest, not the most expensive train for that city. Speaking of that cop, my God. That's funny. We got a couple more super chats coming. You guys are getting in under the horn. Says, do you guys hear Boondock Saints 3 movie is happening? Yes, Powder Keg Greg. I did see the headline for that. I will hold on to my hesitation for that. I always like to go in things with a good mindset, unless it gives us reason not to. And Chico Tomate.
Hey, way to butcher his name. His name's
Totally butchered. Can I pay the equivalent of $1 USD to end this? Absolutely not. Hopper says we must join with it, Gandalf. We must join with cringe. Hopper, appreciate that. All right. Let's get out of here, guys. Thank you very much for your support today. Genuinely appreciate it all week. You guys have been spectacular. Look, we're in the middle of a ridiculous stories that are happening on a day-to-day basis. We hope you guys join us every single Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time. I also want to encourage you guys to head over to takegamesback.com. Just go check it out. It is my new initiative where, listen, we got to start somewhere, and I'm starting with award shows. And I've been busy working my ass off on this all week, and will continue to work my ass off on this. So go over there, learn more about it, read the website, and if you want to support, it'd be great. You can also, once again, head over and pick up the brand new Side Scrollers All-Stars t-shirt. Go pick it up right now over at the link down below. And while you're at it, you guys open up new tabs. Go find Melonie Mac on all of her multiple channels. Melonie Mac Go Boom, Bible Time with Melonie Mac, and of course the Melonie Mac gameplay channel over there, which is great. Melonie, you got anything you want to promote before we head off to the weekend?
I'll be on FNT in a couple hours here.
Ooh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Shane says, Donkey Kong Country today. Yes, I have a meeting that I need to be in. I don't know how long that meeting lasts, but if that meeting is gets wrapped up in a reasonable amount of time, then yes, I'll be playing Donkey Kong Country 2 today. If not, we'll resume on Monday. With that said, guys, thank you very much for all your support. Go check out Melonie on FNT. Go find Blabs over on Kick as she oogles at all the ethos. Maybe the cop will show up one day. No, it'd be great. With that said, guys, have an excellent weekend. And remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. Have a great weekend, guys. See you guys Monday.